Hey, how's it going, guys? What is up? Soras here once again. In this video, I will specifically talk about the Hector grid, but it will also include my run for the recent light favorite Proving Grounds, because pretty sure a lot of people seems to want to know how I did, or like how I did in like my first few tries and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this grid took me almost forever to finish it, but it's finally done. My bloody damn Hector grid. So why did I farm this? Because it was really strong on paper when I first saw it, after like discussing it with my crewmates and all that. So is it strong, Mr. Streamer? Like hell yes, man. I mean, like after testing it just for a little bit, it's very obvious that it's so strong for every content, including high defend ones. So how is it so strong when all it has like critical? That is not just it. The second skill makes up for it. Plus the fact that having the extra stamina on one Hector bow really helps. And don't forget that this is gonna be, well, it's not really going to be, it is. It is an EX modifier, so technically if you have any characters that allows you to like, have any sort of buffs, which is a normal modifier, it will bump up your party's damage even more. So technically with this setup, you ideally wouldn't really need any Xeno weapons or the sword unless you require them for main hand purposes. In any reasons, then by all means, go right ahead and use them. I tend to prefer using Dark Opus weapon as the main hand to go with Glory Bringer, but honestly it's all up to you on which you want to use. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the game, and I'll explain what I use for the grids and all that. Oh hey, now we are all jumped into the game, so let me explain a little bit further on the grid. So what we have here is that I have the kind of like the same spear setup that I had with my other Highlander grid or whatever, which you've probably seen if you're in my stream, I guess. But anyway, so this is my grid here that I used. So usually this bunker setup, you tend to always have 4 plus 1. So 4 fist, 1 bow, Seraphic, Dark Opus, Ultima, whatever, yada yada yada. It doesn't really matter all too much. But for my case, I feel like Dark Opus and Ultima is like a must-have, because I really need the the extra skill to increase my cap further, because this grid caps so easily. But the problem is that I'm lacking in a lot of cap because I do not have the star, I do not have like Metatron on anything, so I'm kind of like gated to just use Seraph, having like a cap from Seraphic, getting a cap from Ultima and Dark Opus. That's really about it. So honestly, then the rest is like I just chuck in whatever and it still works anyway. So like having the extra long katana, because I'm using Funfu, and then this one just decrease the overall damage, and because Funfu also decreases the dark attack, so you can take more damage and stuff, and you can tank even more, yada yada. And Kubira is obviously there just so I can also bump up my damage cap. It helps quite a bit, make my multi attack a little bit more consistent as well, because well, she's also spear user. John is also a spear user, so technically it helps build up a little bit more. So it's as simple as that. So there's another version here. Yeah, so this version has 2 Edens, because this is the ones that I actually made like quite a bit. I mean, quite a while back. I've made that. I wasn't really thinking properly at that time, I guess. But then again, I really didn't know all too much at that time, because I was thinking like having 2 Even and Dark Opus is gonna be really good. I mean, it's good, but having Dark Opus with Eden plus this Hector grid really makes up for it. It's actually really strong. Like damage wise, it's so freaking consistent and all that stuff. For me this grid is just really the downside of having like no high cap whatnot, because I don't really have the summons and all that stuff, so it kinda caps me out like in a very low amount, relatively bad. So anyway, for like this specific lineup, I can technically switch it around, so I don't really have to use a spear team. I technically could switch out like a sword team or whatever. So let me show you guys what I use for Proving Grounds, because this is like another clear example. Alright, so this is like, I mean, I just entered EX Plus. I mean, I just wanted to show you the lineups that I'm using it for. So I only have 2 specific teams that I use for, which is both also kind of consists with Glorybringer. So I did have a different setup before, but I kind of removed that because I was using this for Proud Plus. I remember I wasn't exactly using this team for Proud, normal Proud, and like Maniacs and all that stuff. But I'm probably just gonna stick with this, because before this I was also using like the sword specific setup, where I literally just took the exact same thing I had from my spear team earlier, and I just switched the Ultima Spear into the sword, and then just have, I don't know, Sandalphon, Albert, and all that stuff. It still works. It still works. But anyway, for this, I'm just gonna show you like the one that I use for Proud Plus, because, well, I'm just gonna share with you like how it kind of works, because like the main video I could really just share with you is the Proud Plus runs, because I don't really have any other things to show you. So anyway, this is the... I was actually also thinking about this, but this was technically suggested by one of my crewmates, and I decided to also go with it because, well, you can't really be too sure, right? Because this is like the whole meme setup that that I think, if I recall correctly, Cal was the one that started it all. Was like a meme where we just make a wall setup. Basically, you just don't freaking die, but the problem is you need to press a lot of buttons and it's pretty damn slow. But you just don't freaking die, right? And at the same time, you do very consistent damage thanks to the grid, the characters that, you know, can buffs as well, like Zoe, Funfu. You get the idea. Then Amira is there to like buff up your multi attacks and your meter gains. So everything, you're just basically just mashing your, what you call that? You're mashing your Ogi and your autos. You're just leaving the Ogi button on and just mash, press all the buttons, and things happen. They just don't die. So yeah, basically I just used the exact same thing as I had earlier. I just used the Hector grid with Seraphic, 2 Edens, and the Fist here. So I have no Ultima here because it doesn't really matter too much anyway, because you can technically put in if you want, because you can somewhat ignore this 2 Edens and put your other own stuff, you know, like the Long Dong Katana, or you could also use something else if you don't really want to use, or you don't really have like a fully upgraded Opus yet. You can technically kind of use like a spear setup too, like you use the Long Dong Spear instead of the Opus, because Long Dong Spear is pretty darn good as well. And then you have this Fist here. I honestly think this Fist is very important for this specific setup because, well, it makes it like you just don't take any form of damage whatsoever. So that's my first party. The second party that I set up is basically a more typical setup, but it heavily involves on my spear setup like I had earlier, so which has John and Kubira. So I decided to put in the Ultima Spear back in there instead of you know, like what I had earlier with the Long Dong Fist. So I decided to put them in here, and then I just use a spear along with Song, because, well, Song, she can, I don't know, she can multi-hit, because this is technically supposedly for the second battle, which involves the one that has 2 targets, because, you know, it's like the fit. It literally looks like the Proving Ground Fist weapon bosses, right? But as boss form. So yeah, I put Song in there and put her the back. Honestly, her Ogi helps, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. I put her the back because she's just freaking as slow in Ogi. I just kind of wanted to give her extra meter and all that stuff. Placement doesn't really matter all too much, but if you really want, you can just put Song in front. Yeah, all that shit. So I'm also using Glory again for this, and it's good. It's good, and then not to mention that having the extra lengths kind of helps as well, because you're using Glory. Because, you know, Dark Opus does provide fire lengths as well. Summon wise, all the same for like across all grids that I shown. But yeah, it all mostly has to do like your base grid has to involve 4 fists and 1 bow. And because this is going to be an on element fight, like probably all the time because you're relying on critical and all that stuff, you definitely put in Seraphic. So technically 6 of your slots in your grid are already being locked in. And well, if you include the fully upgraded Opus, it's obviously 7 weapons being locked in. The remaining 3 slots is really entirely up to you. You can fit in like the long dong weapons or any other normal weapons or whatever, like having Vera X if you have it. You can, I don't know, if you already have that upgraded, by all means use that. That helps as well because that increases your cap even more. But for me, I'm just gonna make use... Fucking phone. I'm just gonna make use of the 2 Edens that I made just to have like a little bit more consistent damage because, you know, medium stamina and massive at light attack, that does definitely help quite a bit. And the one more thing that I really need to emphasize about in this entire grid is that you have to use Zeus, because having double Zeus with this specific setup will just make you have 100% critical, and just so you can, I don't know, do damage all the time. So with all that said, that's honestly really about it on what I can really emphasize on my Hector grid, because it's very, very straightforward and it does really good damage and all that stuff. So anyway, I've kind of been dragging this video a little bit too long. So anyway, hopefully you guys find this video helpful, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys on the next video on the stream. Peace. Anyway, because I'm a dumbass, I totally forgot, even though I did the outro already like just a few seconds ago. But I actually wanted to show you my Proud and Proud Plus run because it's featuring the Hector grid in general. So if you want to see it in all its glory, by all means, do enjoy it. And thank you guys once again for watching. Make sure like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I know. Those are all from Guild War. The Nightmare is the Jack-o'-lantern. The Pumpkin guy is the EX Plus. Nani? Why is that guy full diamonds all of a sudden? Ow. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to press his S3. Oops. Man, double Zeus is so nice because you get 3000 shield and you can nuke for 2 million damage. Wait, no. Wait, what does triple attack do again? More damage? Is it like the third hit you get a bonus damage or something? I forgot what does triple attack do. Okay. Oh wow, I just realized it's only 1 diamond. What's that? Scheming up something unpleasant. Huh. Am I dead after? Oh wait, I should have done that. Oops. Okay. What's the difference? I don't even see any difference when they triple attack. This looks the same to me. What the fuck? Maybe I should use that. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I should use that. What's that? The echo thingy on Glory. Yeah, I should actually do that. I feel like it's a much better skill to have. Oops. Do they have like what's the defense on these dudes, by the way? Do they have like very high defense? Do they have high defense or is it the same? Because I've never seen my damage fell down earlier. I mean, I'm using Hector grid after all. But I was wondering whether do they have like high defense or whatever. I technically could use that. Alright, let's see how this goes, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I'll save it for that, I guess. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long, dude. It's been so long since I last used this theme, man. It's been so long. Oh, right, my fucking cap sucks dick. Never mind. I forgot my cap sucks much dick. Oh my goodness. I'm using Chain Burst right now. That's like the only thing. Chain Burst and... what's that? Seraph. So the triggers at 50? What does it do at 50? Can I dispel that veil? I can, right? Oh, it's just debuff resistance boosted. Okay. What do you do? Oh. Wait, that's it? Sorry, your damage is fucking pathetic. I was like, wait, what? What is that damage? Oh no, I forgot Ogi. I was like, what? What is that? Okay, let's see how this works. I mean, the first one went relatively well because the wall just doesn't die, right? So, while doing damage. Oh shit, wrong position. Nah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, Saw would be nicer because she can actually AoE. The one of those few times where your AoE is helpful. Right? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I always see people using Song for a second battle, right? See, she's AoE, man! Wow, dude! Fucking AoE, brother! God damn! Wait, fuck. Wait, am I gonna die? Oh shit. I don't know what that does. Oh well, I'm about to find out. Oh no, blind. Oh no, blind. What does this do? Shitty nuke? Resistant. Yes, of course. What do you expect? Hmm? What? What's that? The fuck does that do? Wait, what? I should have just brought clear. Wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, I just realized that fucking uplift, man. What? I should have brought clear! Nani? I should have brought clear! Yikes! Oof! Oof! Fucking MC, man. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Finally, MC can fucking move. Man, the Zeus fucking call is awesome, man. Dude, I fucking love that call, dude. This shit is so OP. Fucking hey, dude. Nani? Not again. Fuck me. Dude, I should have brought clear. Nani, what happened? No. Oh no, she did. Oh no. Wow, OP nuke! Dude, that nuke is so fucking useless, man. Seriously. What the fuck is that garbage, dude? Dude, that nuke is fucking hot garbage. Jesus. Ow. Okay. Wait, oh fuck, maybe I should blanks in case there's a 25 or something. Oh, maybe there isn't. Okay, what the hell do you do? Now that's the question. What the hell do you do? Oh, excuse me. What is that? CA specs are boosted, can't heal. Nani? Am I dead if I do that? Can't be removed as well, so... Am I dead if I do this? Am I dead? Am I dead now? Is that a trigger? Huh. Am I dead now? How about now? Am I dead now? What the hell is that text? Why is that thing not landing on her? I need to dispel that. I can dispel with Funshu, no? Yeah. Ah, no debuff anymore. What are you trying to do to me, man? Seriously, what are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do? Am I dead? Is that like all of a sudden if you don't kill it past 5% nuke or something you just die? What? I'm so confused. Huh? What? What boss is that? Nice.